Hey, 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 what's going on with my beautiful people today? Yeah, you, shining bright. Not letting anybody dim that light. That's what's up. My name is Trinity, and welcome to my channel, all about the healing. All right, so for my ride and dies, you already know what's up. For my new subscribers, for my energy exchange, 10, 20, 100 fold right back at ya. What you sow, you shall reap. Yeah. All right, thank you for all your love, your support. Thank you for your positivity. Thank you. All right, on the flip side, looking good, smelling good like I should. Fully persuaded that what I do now, what I've been through, what I'm doing now, I'm already on the other side. I've already won the battle. I've already tapped into source and what it is that I am supposed to be doing. So I don't know what you doing, but I do know this. I'm sending you love, I'm sending you healing, and I wish you well. It is so be it. Ashe, so mote it be. Right? We are on the side of the collective. Bam! There it is, collective. All right, so I'm going to do a channel. A channeled message. I do not know what Spirit is going to say. Only thing I do know is what he did give me a little bit of something this morning. But I was told to do a channel message. Don't do any cards. Do this channel message. So it's a message that Spirit wants to get out strictly for you. If it doesn't resonate with you at this moment, please don't disregard nothing, because it very well may resonate with you later. And if it resonates with you later, you will have a little bit of what it is that Spirit is trying to say about the situation. But anyway, so until I can tap into that, I just want to say, yeah, I had was MIA the last 2 days because as you know, I had the surgery, right? And I have a lot of stuff that I need to do. Remember, I'm telling you to prepare, so I practice what I preach. So if I'm telling you to prepare, then I have to prepare. I'm preparing, right? So it takes the last 2 days I just had stuff that I had to do, but I'm actually healing at the same time. So I only could do a little bit, then sit down, a little bit, sit down. And each day I did a little bit too much. However, I'm still here. I'm still healing. I'm still good, right? But I did do a little bit too much. So with that being said, for those of you that are preparing and are heeding the warning to prepare, make sure you get enough rest. Make sure you're paying attention to your body. Make sure you're not overexerting yourself. It's going to be okay. If you have to do a little bit at a time, as long as you're doing something. If you got to stop and wait and take a break, as long as you're doing something and you got a plan and you're devising a plan towards what's to come. That's all Spirit wants you to do. Do your best. Write down your plan, take action, and work your plan. Spirit not saying to rush through nothing. Spirit not saying that you got to hurry up. Spirit not saying that you got to overexert yourself and overwork yourself. No. Devise your plan, work your plan. Work things out. Balance things out. Remember, nothing is going to actually work unless it's balanced. Everything has to be balanced. You can't overwork and overwork yourself. It takes you out of alignment. It takes you out of balance. So it actually doesn't work for you. It actually works against you. So make sure you're taking your breaks. Make sure you're paying attention to your body. Make sure that you are um, um, using time management. It's really about time management with that. Okay, so what Spirit gave me this morning, he gave me this morning, you need to learn the difference between a lesson and an attack. Okay, some of you are actually, okay, this is what he gave me. Okay, so with this, what he's saying is, he gave me the message that some of you are actually learning a lesson. You feel like you are being attacked, but it's actually a lesson that was given to you by God. And you're in your mind not thinking that this is God that's giving you this lesson, because you have in your mind what God would and what God wouldn't do. But God would do anything to get you where you need to be, and get you prepared, because God already knows. We don't know, but God knows all into what's to come. God knows what's getting ready to happen. God knows who is getting ready to happen to. God knows how it's going to interfere with you, how this is going to affect you. So at this point, God is going to do whatever is required to get you where you need to be. God is not going to allow any attacks or anything like that to come against you that it's not going to align you with where you need to be, because we don't have a lot of time. So what this is that some of you think that you're being attacked. So because you think you're being attacked, and you're not seeing it as a lesson, you're fighting against it. You're fighting against it. You're going against it. You're not trying to work with it. You're not trying to see your way through with it. You are putting boundaries up. You're walking away from it. You're doing everything you can to go against this thing. But God is saying that I'm the one that's allowing this. I'm the one that is giving you this lesson. It's a lesson. It's not an attack. Because you think that you're healed on this certain situation, or you think that you got things under control under this situation, and you don't. I need to show you through this situation that I have you in. I need to show you that you're not in control, where you at. You need to be able to see yourself in this situation, that everything ain't what you think that you say it is, or what you believe it is. So I need to get this lesson. I need to teach you this lesson. I need to put you in this situation. And it's not an attack, it's a lesson. Because you're not seeing things clearly. I keep telling and expressing this to you guys. This is the time that we have to get the last little bit. The last little bit to make us light. The last little bit. And the last little bit is those things that we think that we got it all under control, or we think that we got it together, or we think, but you actually didn't. What you did was you did surface level. And the root of the matter, you pushed it down. You didn't deal with it. You pushed it down. You know. So when you push things down, it's as if everything is all right. But you dealt with the surface level, but you didn't deal with the root of the matter. I've already spoke to you about dealing with things that surface level, and dealing with things and not dealing with the root. When you don't deal with the root, and you see things from the root, and then you release. If you don't deal with it from the root and then you release, what are you releasing? You're only releasing the surface level. The root of the matter is still in your heart. The root of the matter is still in your mind. The root of the matter is still right here. You haven't dealt with it. So it comes right on back up once you triggered. And so what God did was he triggered you. And when he triggered you, you thought it was an attack. It's not an attack. It's a lesson. A lesson to get you to deal with that matter. Now, these people I'm talking to, you're going to have it, this will go totally over your head. Let me say this. This will go totally over your head. Because to you, you have already dealt with it. To you, you're not interested in going to and fro, back and forth, because in your eyes, you've already dealt with everything. And I'm not saying that you didn't. But you dealt with the surface level of it. You haven't dealt with the root. And so that's why this is coming up again, and that's why you triggered. Okay? You're being triggered because God needs you to deal with it from the root and be done with this situation. Now, what I was getting ready to say was that for the people I'm talking to, it is going to go over your head because you think you already dealt with it. But what I'm saying is this. I don't have no heaven or hell to place you in. I'm just a messenger. But God knows your heart. God knows what's in you. God sees right through you. He knows the number of the hairs that's on your head. He knows you inside and out. You can't lie to God. So, I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm just a messenger. But why keep lying to yourself? Who is that helping? Who is that helping? It's not helping anyone. Stop lying to yourself. You are not all right. Everything is not all right. Deal with your issues. And I'm talking to the chosen ones. I'm talking to the chosen ones, the gurus, the person, the high vibe. I'm talking to you. This is the season when each and every one, me too, each and every one of us must deal with those things. I ain't talking about something that I don't know. I'm talking about what I know. We must deal with this. Everybody got a different issue. Everybody got a different thing, and I keep telling you guys, this is part of being a chosen one. It's not easy. It's not easy, and people just want to be, oh, I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one, baby. You could talk all day that you the chosen one, but the real, true, authentic chosen ones, they know what time it is. It ain't never been an easy road. It's been obstacles, struggle, hardship, betrayal, knife in the back here, knife in the back there, hater over here, hater over there. You really don't have nobody. Because when people look at you, they think that you got everything good. But they really don't know what goes on with the chosen one behind closed doors. A real, true, authentic chosen one. Yeah. It's hard. Because a true, authentic soul, a true, authentic chosen one is a soldier. And what God does is get each and every one of his soldiers ready for battle. Each one of his light workers ready to shine. Each one of his psychics and prophets ready to speak with authority and power. Not worried about what come out their mouth, what's going to be the retaliation from it. That's a soldier. Because really a chosen one is a soldier. And if you know anything about military or anything about being a soldier, the soldier is always training for battle. Always in training to keep their skills sharp and to be on point at all times. A soldier or a militant person, it's not about a title. They do things, they constantly training, they have a training, they have a kind of distinct mind, how they think and what they need to do and how they need to carry themselves is very distinct. Because everything they do, they understand that everything they do has a consequence. It's a pro and it's a con. They're constantly thinking about pros and cons according to what they do, how they speak, and how they act. They are a soldier, not by a title. They are a soldier, always in training and ready for battle. So the true, authentic, chosen ones understand that, and they understand that they're always in training. It's not this because this is something that they got to go through, or they got to do this, or they upset, or they're stressed out, or it's already within them, everything in their being, that what's ever happening to them is preparation. It's training. They know that whatever it is that they got to go through, it's going to make them a better soldier. It's going to make them a better person. It's going to equip them to be able to deal with things in the future. Whatever is to come, whatever they have to go through, it's going to equip them. So they already know that. So they look at hardships and they look at things like that. They look at it differently. No, nobody humanly possible like to go through hardship and pain and suffering. But after a while, they don't look at it like that. They look at it as a challenge. They look at it as, okay, here we go again. So let me get myself together. Let me mentally get myself ready. Let me be patient. Let me look at things from a different perspective. I'm getting ready to go through something. Let me get myself ready. Let me get my body ready. Let me get me some sleep. Let me be able to see things clearly. Let me get myself ready in soldier mode. Right? A soldier is always ready. A soldier is always prepared. But they also have different levels to that. Some, you getting prepared for something that is, I don't want to say simple, but to get you to understand what I'm saying is simple. Okay? Then you got something a little more harsh. Then you got something that is really, really severe, but it ain't. So you're dealing with that. But then you got the harsh, severe, the harshest of the harsh that a soldier have to endure. So the way God is putting this, the way God is explaining this, some of you are actually going through a lesson. You're a soldier. You're being tested. I already told you that previous to this, but this particular test that you're going through, you think that it's not, you think that it's an attack, and it's not an attack. It's a lesson. And so you need to stop resisting, and you need to look at it from a different perspective so you can actually do what is required to dig deep at the root and release whatever this is that you're battling. Okay? I don't know you. I don't know your situation, but you need to stop lying to yourself, and you need to do something about this situation. Okay? I don't have a heaven and hell to place you in, but God do. And so you need to deal with your issues, because what's to come is going to be detrimental that you release this. This is going to be one of the things that your opponent is going to be able to come in and work with you, work against you with it. Then it's some of you that Spirit is saying, based off of this, you're actually thinking that it's the vice versa. You thinking that you are being you think that you are going through a lesson or a test, and it's not. You've already defeated this. You've already went through this. You've already transformed and uprooted all of this. The reason why this here is because it's a facade. It's an illusion. It is something that's being projected onto you that you have forgotten about yourself, your transition, your breakthrough. It's something that you have already done, but your opponent is actually attacking you and actually putting a illusion around you where you're not seeing that what you are going through, you have already went through this process. You've already conquered this. You've already won this battle. And you don't need to go through this. You just need to understand that this is an attack. It's not a lesson. It's vice versa. You're being attacked, but you're looking at this attack as a lesson because your opponent has projected an illusion around you to make you feel like what you have went through or what you have accomplished or what you have done in the past, transformed, renewed, rebuilt your life, that you have forgotten in some type of way that you have done that. Because this has been projected, and what's around you is making you forget. Making you forget that you have already conquered this battle. You have already took the root out. You've already suffered. You already acknowledged. You already went through this pain, this hardship, this suffer to uproot at the root of the matter. You took it from the root. It's nowhere near. It's nowhere in you. What you feel is an illusion, something that's being projected onto you. It's not real. You've already done your work. But God can't come in and clear this out because you believe it. Remember, everything that you believe about yourself, everything that you believe, you set in motion. That's why you have to have faith. You have to have faith in what it is that is true. You have to have faith in what it is in God. You have to have faith in what it is to what your mission, your purpose, and your destiny is. But this illusion, you're believing the illusion. So God can't come in and take it away because you're believing it. But as soon as you look at the situation clearly and reflect back to where you've been and what it is that you've been through and how you got through it and how God came in to help you, and your angels and your divine ancestors, your assistants, everything that you've rebuilt and renewed and transformed and you went through, and you remember who you are, who you were, and who you are today. And start believing again in you, who you are, the beautifulness, the uniqueness, the strong goddess, the strong God, the strongness in within you, the God that's in you is what I'm saying. The goddess in you, the God in you, the Most High God. When you start believing in that and what God says about you and who you are, vice versa of what you feel and what you see around you, the illusion that's being projected onto you will get you out of this situation where you can see clearly. Because those of you that is being projected on your sleep, because you're actually looking at the projection as being real, and it's not. You are real, but the illusion around you is not. So with this, you got twofold. But what God has given me very clearly is that it doesn't matter if it's twofold. You know exactly who I'm talking to. You know who you are. You know what you need to do. And Spirit has spoken. And when Spirit speaks like this, Spirit speaks to your heart. And you understand clearly which one you are and what you need to do. Because it is power. It's anointing. It's healing in my mouth and the words that come off and roll off of my tongue. It's power in the tongue. And so with that power and that anointing, whoever you are, just know that you can and you will be able to defeat this task, because you've already have. The victory is already won. You've already won the battle. If I got to tell you that every time, I'm going to tell you every time. The victory is already won. You've already won the battle. So only thing they can do is place illusions, project, make you see things that's not real. Make you believe things that's not real, because they know faith is everything. So if you having faith in an illusion, that takes you out of alignment. But when you have faith in God, the Most High God, you have faith in what God says about you. You have faith about what God is leading you, guide, and directing your path. And you take that path back unto the Most High God where He wants to take you. You'll be right back in alignment. So for those of you that saying, no, this ain't me, go check yourself. For those of you saying, no, this don't resonate, go check yourself. Because again, it may not resonate now, but I'm telling you, it may very well resonate later, because we do not know what's to come. And God is speaking, and He's speaking loud and clear, not to just y'all, not just to you, to me too. To all of us. There is not one person that don't need to do any work. All of us got work that we got to do. And just know, up in here, we working. I'm working. I don't speak nothing that I ain't gonna do my own self. So just know we are all a work in progress. We are all working. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. We are all working this process. You are not alone, and you will never be alone. As long as you're trying to do what you need to do, God will never leave you alone. He'll never forsake you. Never. So have peace within yourself. Peace within your situations. Have faith in what it is that you know is true about you. It's another thing. I'm going to make this one a little longer because I haven't been on for 2 days. But it's another thing that God was telling me about, or I was trying to talk to God about. Some of you have been trying to tap in and trying to get with God, right? But it's like it's different. It's like when you call on him, you know, you get in your secret closet, or you get in your secret thing that you do, or you lay up, or you get in the pose, or whatever you do to connect with God, right? It seems like lately that wherever you connected with God, he ain't showing up. And so he don't show up, and then you go on about your business, and maybe a day or two later, you know, then God just talking and talking and talking. Like, well, God, where have you been? I've been trying to connect with you. Where have you been? What's going on? And you ask him all these questions and going on, and he's speaking, right? But you trying to figure out what's going on with the in and out. So I was asking God about this. And God says that tell my collective, because I was asking for me, because I need to know what's going on, right? But he said tell my collective that don't put him in a box. When you go to this same place, do the same thing, or you try to connect the same way, don't put him in a box. You putting him in a box that's where he would show up. No, God is everywhere. God is everywhere. God want to be a part of your everyday life all day long. You know, he sees all, he knows all about you, but you place him, when you come and talk to him, you come and talk to him at a particular time or a place or whatever. God said he don't have to be at that place and time. You talk to me anywhere. In your car, when you're going to sleep, when you're sitting on the couch. You can talk to God while you're watching TV. Y'all can watch TV together. You can talk to God if you're sitting at the restaurant. Whatever. Don't place him in a box. He's not to be placed at a particular place. You talk to him anytime, all day long. If that's what he wants. He wants a relationship with you that is at any time throughout the day. You talk to him. Then he's saying that place that you normally go to talk to him, he's saying that he's trying to get you to understand that he's gonna meet you at another place. It's another place that is going to be the place that he wants to meet you at. Now that's for somebody. For majority of us, he's saying, just, which I do that already anyway. Talk to him everywhere, but It is for those of you that talk to him everywhere all day long, he wants a sacred place. For those of you that have a sacred place, he wants you to talk to him all throughout the day. He don't want to be limited in a box. He want to talk to you all day, or a box, or a time. I hope it makes sense. It's twofold, because some people talk to God all day, but then God wants to have a sacred place that's just for you and him, or you and her. But some of you that have a sacred place, God wants you to be able to not limit him to that one place, to talk to him all throughout the day, is what I'm saying. That was another thing that God gave me. Let me see. I'm gonna pull. God, what message do you want to give the collective? Okay. It's Mark 11:24. It says, "Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them." So, what I get from this sacred place, or whatever you praying about throughout the day, or it's something about prayer. Whatever you're doing to connect with God, God says your prayers are answered. Whatever you seek, whatever you desire, they are answered. And you shall have them. It shall come into reality. Whatever you're praying about, whatever it is that you desire, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is, God is saying you can have it, and you will have it. This is beautiful energy. God is saying that he loves you very much. You were chosen for a reason. Keep up the good work. And God says, don't worry. Don't worry about nothing, because whatever it is that I need, whatever it is, wherever you fall short, I'm going to deliver you. Whatever needs to be healed, I'm going to heal you. Whatever needs to be restored or rebuilt, I'm going to rebuild you. So don't worry. All I need you to do is have faith and have love for me. All I need is your dedication, that whatever needs to be healed, delivered, whatever that's required of you, that you put forth an effort. That you do what I ask you to do. That you be ready to be led, guided, tested. Because you are indeed a soldier. Remember the soldier of the Lord. You are a soldier. You're chosen. You're one with me. You are precious. You are favored. You are anointed. You are appointed. You are most needed and valued. So your people, places, and things around you can't see your value and your worth, because I can't allow them to see what I see. They see a remnant of what is in you. They see a remnant of your potential, but they will never know your true potential, and they will never know the true your true value, or the true omnipresence that resides in you, which is me. They will never see that. I will never allow it. They can see a little bit. They can see a glance, but they will never know the true potential, the true thing, of the true value of you. Because if they were to see what I see, you think that you would have a hard time now? You would have a very, very hard time. No one knows the hour. No one knows your true value, your true worth. No one. But I know, because I'm the one who put it there. You don't even know. I've hidden it from you. You're walking around like you're less than. Everybody around you treats you like you less than, but you're royalty. If they knew who you were, if they knew what I placed in you, you trump you trump what the royal family on this earth, how people look at them. You are not even equivalent to them, and they are royalty on this earth. But you can't see it because I have hidden it from you. You don't know that you're royalty. The royalty that you think you resonate that with the royal family on this earth, but you're so much, much, much more than that. Down here on this earth, they don't understand. They can't fathom in their mind the royalty that you are. They don't have anything to put it. They don't have anything to put with it to understand that's equivalent to who you are. That's why when they try to unalive you, or they try to come against you, or they try to attack you, or they try to do anything to you, it's according to your faith. If that attack or that thing that they do work. See, in the past, a lot of this stuff worked because you didn't have faith in yourself. You didn't have faith in who you are. You didn't trust the process. You didn't look within yourself and see the value, your worth. So those things worked. But right now, you know who you are. I've hidden the full effect of who you are. But you know enough to stand and have faith. And your faith is what's seeing you through level to level. Your faith is what is actually putting a shield around you. And your faith is the thing that is actually your armor, that is called the armor of God. That is why they can't come against you. They can't attack you. They can't come at you. Now, for those of you that I just explained, that is looking at the test and between the test and the psychic attack, you believing something that's not real, and that is why that is coming against you. But for those of you that faith is intact, and you're believing that you are in a lesson, you're believing that you're being attacked, but it's simply a lesson. But you have faith and you know who you are. God is saying you need to clean your third eye and your crown and meet him at that sacred place so he can help you see things clearly. See that you are in a lesson and not a psychic attack. So guys, this message I have put out A lot of important messages, but this one is important because God has spoken in this message directly to you. He wants you to know that he loves you no matter what, no matter where you are. But that message for the chosen ones, you need to understand that we're getting ready to go in battle, and we are in training. That last little bit of training, the last little bit to sharpen our weapons, the last little bit to get our mind right, battle ready, the last little bit to get our rucksacks packed, get our boots shined, get our uniforms starched and ready to go, because we getting ready to go to battle, and we need to be looking good, smelling good, like we should. See, we need to get battle ready. We need to get ready. We need to get ready because we getting ready to go through some things. Hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and leave it right there. But I really, this is an important message, because if you don't get anything out of this message, if you are a chosen one, you need to understand that you are a soldier. And with that, what comes along with being a soldier is training. You got to train how to shoot your weapon. You got to train to get your body, be able to do tactical, to be able to fight. You got to train to be able to see be able to see, to assess a situation and be able to do things, so you could be able to search your target, know which way that you're getting ready to flow. All of these things are contributed to being a soldier. You're not just a chosen one in a title. We got work that we got to do. Yes, you got to prepare your mind, your heart, your soul. You got to prepare your home. You got to get your family members on, everybody on the right track. It's things that you have to do. And if you have to dissociate yourself from people, places, and things, and for you to be able to get a clear guidance as to what plan of action that God is having for your household, that's what you need to do. Whoever don't understand that you're not taking no calls, then that's their problem. You're not taking no calls. You got things that you got to do. Get in your sacred place if that's you. And if that's not, if you already got a sacred place, you need to be on guard. You need to have your mind, your crown, everything open to get your messages throughout the day. 24/7. And write your messages down, because God is speaking. All right. So hit the comments, hit the emojis to let the sister know you're still working with me. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I love you guys. Just thumbs the channel. It helps a sister out. Share, subscribe. No personal readings. Hit the, if you want to leave if you want to sew into the channel, like I said, 10, 20, 100-fold right back at you. It's in the description box. If you want to, social medias in the description box. Hit the notification bell if you want to always know what's up with the channel. I'm sending you love. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah. Wait. If I don't post tomorrow, happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful mothers. Thank you for your support, your love. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you healing. And I'm just praying that you have a wonderful day, because you deserve it. And with all of that being said, to everybody else in a whole, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you healing, and Trinity is out.